craving a summer escape, but are you short on time, miles, money? Some good news this morning. You don't need a passport to dine around the world. Right here in Tampa Bay and St. Pete, you will find global flavors, dreamy vibes that whisk you away from Mexico to the Mediterranean. 4 restaurants will take your taste buds on vacation. And we're welcoming back travel expert Amy West. You're telling us about 4 restaurants today, right?
Yeah, we're going to talk Santos Lounge or Kitchen and Lounge.
Yes, yeah. So we're going to take you to the lush tropical escape of Tulum. You do not have to deal with the delays in the airport.
Right.
You can actually get all that here. What I love about it is Latin fusion food, mezcal cocktails, and also you get all of those like fiery the performances that they do.
Oh, okay.
So that to me, like if I didn't have dinner and a show, that's I definitely want to go there.
It's like
So.
upscale Mexican downtown Tampa, right?
Exactly,
Okay.
and a lot cheaper than actually traveling all the way to Mexico. So loving
Exactly.
Santos for that. They also have really great brunch vibes, so check their event schedule because you can have like whole day experiences. They don't have a pool, but you can get that kind of day pool
course.
vibe.
Yeah, or just go downtown and you'll be by the water still and you can kind of experience
totally.
it all.
Yeah,
Definitely.
lots going on down there too.
The babushkas, right? That's another
Yes.
option for you.
Okay, I went to Babushka's on my birthday this year, and I was not prepared for how delicious it was going to be and how cute and cozy it was. They had live music there. We enjoyed some really delicious wine. They even have infused vodkas. The setting is like a cozy cabin. It kind of makes you feel like you're at grandma's house, and everything is Eastern European and Russian. I really love the stroganoff, but this is definitely a place that makes you feel like you're getting a little bit of an escape and traveling all the way to Russia and Eastern Europe. So
And where is
very
that?
yummy. It's in Hyde Park.
Oh,
They
Hyde
actually
Park,
have
yeah,
2
yeah.
locations, but the Hyde Park one is the one that I
Yeah,
visited.
so they have one in Hyde Park and then they have one off Fowler Avenue in that Temple Terrace
Gotcha.
area. It's very popular for
Yes.
people who are from that area. They love it. And
All right.
I've been there for a birthday before. It's fun.
So if you love Greek food, I mean, we live in one of the best areas for Greek food,
I
right?
could not skip Greek food. Obviously, yes, Tarpon Springs, the historic Tarpon Springs. You have to take a trip over there. It was hard to pick just one. There's so many
so
great
many
ones.
there, yeah.
But I have to say, Hella's is one that I've seen a line out the door multiple times. Not only do they have the savory dishes for your entrees, your lunch, and your dinner, but they also have a delicious bakery that specializes just in sweets. So definitely pay Hella's a visit. It does feel like you're in Greece. The decor is so cute and so fun. And then, of course, stroll up and down the sponge docks. It makes for a really great date, night or day.
Do you guys go to Tarpon Springs? when
Yeah,
you
we've
guys
gone
do
there a
Greek
couple
food?
times. And honestly, like there was one of those pictures there. I love grilled octopus.
Oh, yes.
And so like, the only time I ever do it is usually at Greek restaurants because they know how to do it.
They do it right.
They do it right.
I know,
do it
and you're
right.
getting all that like delicious
Yes.
olive oil. They get the real thing
Yep.
over there.
Heck
So
yeah. Okay, so what is Chris Lip Cafe? Tell us about that.
good. Yeah, Chryslip Cafe. So this is located in a historic arcade. What I love about Chryslip, it's a little coffee shop, but they also serve some wine, and they have brought us a little taste of Florence. You know, I went to Florence with my mom this spring. It cost a whole lot more than just traveling downtown.
absolutely.
And one of the things we looked for when we were in Florence were these little, I think they call it bucetta del vino, which is a wine window. And so they have brought that right here to downtown St. Pete. You can go and visit the wine window. It's really charming. Have a little glass of rosé, hang out with your friends, and have a taste of Florence and Tuscany right here in St. Pete and Tampa.
Really authentic because in Italy they have those little wine windows that literally the glass of wine just fits in the window.
It's
you take
so
it,
cute.
see you later.
I know. We looked everywhere
Yeah.
for these, and we finally found it. We were so tickled when we were in Florence, but the idea that we have them here is really exciting. So
I'm going to have to check this out. Maybe we'll have to
Yeah.
do a little trio. All the
I'm down.
trips.
Yeah.
Mike Prangley want to come too?
Tell me what time. I'll be
You
there.
guys.
I love it.
He's picking up the tab too. Hey, all right. So how can we learn a little bit more about these luxurious like escapes and these
Yes.
foodie finds?
Yeah, come and find me on social media or online. It's Amy West Travel is my website, amywesttravel.com, or Amy West Travel on all social media. Would love to see you there. Hey, give me a shout out.
Okay.
I love
Yes.
chatting with
All
you
right.
all.
Thank you, Amy. We
All right,
love
thanks.
chatting with you too.
Chatting and traveling.
Yeah. all the
Now I'm
things.
hungry.
All right.
The wine.
We have our lunch plans now.
Yeah, I think we do. All right. We also have a plan for this weekend, but are those plans good?